Introducing the PDC World Darts Championship.
Welcome back to Online Darts, everyone. We are here at the PDC World Darts Championships, and we've got Master of Ceremonies. I'm going to call you Mr. Lewis Jones, but it's to everyone else, it's Lou Dog.
It's Lou Dog, yeah.
Buddy, how you doing?
Doing all right, mate, yeah. It's been, how many days are we in now? 12?
This is day 12 in the Big Brother house.
Day 12, so I've done 10 afternoons. Yes, it's been good. It's been, it's been a fast process, but I've enjoyed every minute, you know, so, yeah.
Thrust into the spotlight as Master of Ceremonies. From Blackpool to now, it's been a bit of a whirlwind.
Yeah, it has, yeah. I mean, I started doing things over a year ago, didn't I? The first one was Minehead. Yeah, my first one there. And I think there's always an idea. It was just having someone around that maybe could step in for John when the seasons get busier and the season, you know, everything getting, you know, darts blowing up as much as it is, that there could be potentially backup for John and learning as well. Obviously, I've been around darts a long time, wasn't I? Just got thrown out. I'm involved. How long have I known you? What, 15
years? I reckon,
probably
yeah.
17 years I've been involved.
Yeah.
Like so I started at Modus. So get back to that. It's been, it has been exciting, and I've loved every minute. You know, of course, every time I think I'm improving, but we'll see how we get on. What
was it like from the moment you got on stage 2 to the moment someone said to you, you're going to go and do this and have a go at it? What was that moment in reality like?
So when I done Blackpool, so yeah, because a lot of the time I've been doing the off-air stuff with the fan cams and doing some of the warm-ups, and then it was John's idea. John said, look, why doesn't Lewis jump in and do that? Because I've been practicing, doing a few exhibitions here and there, and I think I've done well at that as well, because it came about, I'd done a screen test and that went well, and then we decided that I was going to do it. And like anything, I think you've got to learn by actually physically doing it. You can practice in the mirror, practice wherever you want, you know, but unless you go out and start doing it, it's a different situation when you actually go do it live.
It's a very good saying that Chris Mason once taught me. You can't practice shitting yourself.
Well, yeah, it's that ill, pressures for tyres.
Yeah, exactly.
So of course there's massive pressure to, I don't like the term filling John's shoes, because you can't, he's irreplaceable as an MC and as a human being. So for me, it's something I've got to create my own character, which I think I've got a lot of, and it's challenging that, and just keep improving every time I do it.
What's it been like picking John's brain? Because like you say, he's done this for 2 decades and longer. One of the very best to ever pick up a microphone. So what's it like picking his brain?
The amazing thing with John is, I've had a good relationship with John for many years. You know, we've done exhibitions all over the country. We've been to Australia together back sort of in 12, 13 years ago. We were doing stuff together out there. So we've got a good relationship with John, and John's been incredible to me. Rings me out every time before I go, every morning before when he's not here, he'll give me a ring, send me a text. We were done some exhibitions, I've driven him home, which to me is like I had 3 hours, 4 hours driving away. So you're mad drive. That's so valuable. You couldn't buy that 4 hours in a car with John, getting tips off him. And he's been amazing. Of course, there's so many bits like you say, you know, about lowering my voice, you know, getting down to the tone it needs to be. And John's been incredibly helpful with that. And I'll forever be in debt to John and how much he's helped me.
Look, I know you read social media, so I'm not going to hide from it. But and as I said this to you off the other day.
Yeah. No, I'm comfortable with that. Yeah.
From when you went solo at the World Grand Prix to where you are now, it is night and day. And
of course, yeah.
But those comments that you got when the first time you did it, do they hurt? Because we see players talking about it.
I agree with a lot of them, listening back. It's just, but where so I've got a vocal coach now. He's taught me, because of course when you get nervous, you go up, or when you go up in notes, which is something, as you know, something that's relatively new for me, what I'm doing. You learn about that, and then also you've got other things like when you go up, you then got the talk back in your ear. So I do have a bit of hearing problem in one of my ears, so you end up sort of levelling that out, so you can start hearing your voice better. If anyone said now he's not improved from when then you're never going to please them.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Exactly. I agree massively.
But of course, 100%, the things people said are right. You know, there's it was too shouty and rushed, and you can see the nerves of it. But doing live TV is of course very exciting for me, and it's something that, you know, some of these have been, each time I've done it, it's felt like a bigger moment I've done in my life, you know, as an achievement. So
what was it like when they said you're going to do some here of all places?
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. It was, they said I'd be doing some afternoon sessions. So obviously I'd done Minehead. I had a slight bit of a meltdown on that, of course. Everyone's seen it, it was live TV. Like, it wasn't too, it was hard. But then we done, so that was at Minehead. Before that was the Grand Slam at Wolverhampton. So when they told me I was doing this, yeah, it was amazing. And then I was excited, and it was about 10 minutes before I went on for the first afternoon game that I was looking around, obviously spending time at Modus when I was around the players, chaperoning players, driving them, whichever. When you're aware of the atmosphere there, I was there when Michael won his first world title. I was there with Mark Webster when he beat Taylor in the quarters to get to the semi. All these amazing memories of my life. You get that. It's embedded in the walls of Ali Pali, the tension, the drama, the emotion, everything like that. And it did massively like dawn on me that this is like a huge moment. It's the Ali Pali stage. It's the World Championships. I was going up to do it, and if anyone saw me, my hand was going. But if you're not nervous, you're not excited, of course. And I think if you look over the 10 afternoons that I've done, the nerves are settling down a lot as well, and I think my voice is slowly starting to improve.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Yeah.
So going into 2026, is the hope, ambition to do a lot more of this?
Of course, yeah. Look, I'll take it a session at a time. So whether I'll be doing it, whether I'll be keeping on doing things, this is all based on performance. But I've got the afternoon tomorrow. What's happening after Christmas, I'm not too sure yet. For me, I think obviously John's going to be, it's his final one, so
yeah, of course.
The fans need to be seeing John on there, and John would need to be doing that as well. So, but I'll still be doing the stuff with the VIPs, the crowd warm-ups, the crowd engagement, which I think, again, that's something else I've come on night and day as well. I mean, you see how the crowd go out there. I know they don't need much encouragement, but I know I do help it.
Doggy Dog, it's a pleasure catching up with you here as always, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, Barzi. Thanks, mate.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championship.
To change your